Here are 3 things I'd like to tell you about the HOKA Mach 4. Before we get into those 3 things, I want to start by talking about the name. The Mach 4, you can't just say the Mach. Now, most shoe names have a model number after them. Now, I run in my Lone Peak 5s and the Superior 5s and the very expensive Olympus 4s and the Torn Plush 4.5 and the Clifton 7s. But I rarely say the number with those. Those are my Cliftons. Those are my Torrens. Mach, though, feels like you have to say the number with it. The word Mach is the speed of sound in whatever given measurement. So if you're talking in miles, 761 miles per hour. So you can't just say, oh, those are my Machs. You have to say the number with it, which I think is just a brilliant naming convention. I also want to start by saying thank you to Kara, who is our local HOKA rep, who gave me a pair of the Mach 4s to run in for a couple of weeks to test drive them. So thank you very much, Kara. I appreciate it. Here's the 3 things I would like to share after spending a couple weeks running in the Mach 4s. First off is wider. Wider than what? It's got a wide toe box that I appreciate because of what I'm used to running in my Ultras. And when I bought my Cliftons, I had to buy them in the wide shape because of the narrower toe box of that model. So the Mach seems to have a wider toe box base than other HOKAs that I've experienced. And I appreciate that and find that extra room comfy. So check mark on number 1, wider toe box. Second thing I'd like to share is comfy. These have all the legendary comfort of a HOKA. It's got a great upper, stretchable, breathable mesh. The tongue is nice and comfortable, but it's that ProFly foam underneath that feels just great when you're striking against it. It also has this special, the same dovetail, it's probably not the same, it's a little lesser, but the same element or characteristic dovetail of the Carbon X2, where it's got that split heel, which is supposed to distribute out the weight and make it easier when you do land on your heel. Helps a lot on when you're running down hills. So definitely a very comfortable shoe. The third thing I'd love to share around the Mach 4s is the responsiveness. So previously, when I was running in the Cliftons and the Carbon X2s, I really enjoyed the coiled responsiveness of the Carbon X2s. It felt like you were almost running on a trampoline, like it just as soon as your foot hit the ground, you wanted to spring it back up in the air. These Mach 4s feel like it is the combination of the comfort of the Cliftons with the responsiveness of the Carbon X2s. Not as responsive, there is a difference. These don't have the plate in them that the Carbon X2, but man, it's a nice responsive shoe. It has a similar coiled responsiveness as soon as you step down. So it's like having your chocolate and your peanut butter together in one thing. You've got your comfort and your responsiveness together in one shoe. It's a really nice feel. I really enjoy that. Now, I'm at a stage right now, running-wise, I really don't need another pair of running shoes. I just bought my Cliftons. My Torrens are still really good, and I still have a pair of Escalantes. So I've got 3 road shoes that I can rotate through fairly easily. And on any given day, I'm going to be on the trail instead of on the road. But the next pair of road shoes I buy, I think are going to be Machs. Now, maybe they'll be Mach 4s. Maybe I'll time it right too when the Mach 5s come out that I can get the Mach 4s at a discounted rate. But there's a part of me that really hopes when I'm ready to buy my pair of Machs, they're onto the Mach 5, because I would just love to relive that Speed Racer Mach 5 glory.
Here comes Speed Racer.
He's a demon on wheels.
He's a demon and he's gonna be chasing after someone. He's gaining on you, so you better look alive.
He's busy revving up his powerful Mach 5.